in a land painted with colors you've only dreamed of, where rivers giggled and flowers sang lullabies, lived a little girl named FOFO. FOFO wasn't just any little girl. Her hair was the color of spun sunshine. Her eyes sparkled with a million questions, and her heart was as big as the whole wide world. One sunny morning, while chasing a butterfly with rainbow wings, FOFO found something extraordinary. Tucked beneath the roots of an ancient whispering willow tree was a tiny, shimmering key. It wasn't made of gold or silver, but of pure, solidified moonlight. As her fingers closed around it, the key warmed her hand and hummed a soft, sweet melody. FOFO knew, with the certainty that only a child's imagination can bring, that this was no ordinary key. It had to open something magical. She searched all day, trying the key on her toy chest, her secret garden gate, and even the tiny door of the grumpy badger's burrow. But nothing worked. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, FOFO sat down, feeling a little discouraged. Just then, a tiny creature with fluffy wings and a nose that twinkled like a star landed on her shoulder. It was a glimmerwing, a messenger of the forest. "The key you hold," it chirped in a voice like tiny bells, "doesn't open a door you can see. It opens the Whispering Falls, but only when a true heart asks." FOFO's eyes widened. The Whispering Falls. It was a legendary waterfall, said to hide a secret world behind its shimmering curtain of water. But the falls had been silent for years, its magic slowly fading. The Glimmerwing explained that the heart of the falls, a magical crystal called the Aquagem, had lost its glow. The land was slowly losing its color and its joy because of it. Only someone with courage and kindness could reawaken it. FOFO knew what she had to do. Following the Glimmerwing, she journeyed through the twinkling tanglewood, where friendly squirrels with bushy, sparkling tails offered her sweet acorn snacks. She crossed the giggling brook on a bridge made of woven moonbeams, held up by a kind old turtle named Sheldon, who told her silly riddles. Sheldon the turtle, with a shell that looked like a mosaic of river stones, spoke slowly. "To cross my bridge, you must answer this. What has a heart that doesn't beat, but can give life to all you meet?" FOFO thought for a moment. Her brow furrowed. "The Aquagem!" she exclaimed. Sheldon smiled a slow, wide smile, and the bridge shimmered, becoming even stronger. Finally, they arrived at the Whispering Falls. It was beautiful, but quiet. The water trickled down sadly, without its usual song. FOFO walked right up to the wall of rock behind the water. She saw a tiny keyhole, almost hidden by moss. Her heart thumped in her chest. Was she brave enough? What if it didn't work? She took a deep breath, thinking of the singing flowers and the giggling rivers. She had to try. She placed the moonlight key into the lock. Click! The sound echoed, and a section of the rock wall swung inwards, revealing a dark, glowing cave. Inside, the air hummed with ancient magic. In the center of the cavern, resting on a pedestal of stone, was the Aquagem. It was a large, teardrop-shaped crystal, but its light was faint, pulsing with a sad, weak glow. As FOFO stepped closer, a deep, rumbling voice filled the cave. "Who dares disturb the heart of the falls?" From the shadows emerged a creature made of moss and stone, with gentle, glowing eyes. It was the guardian of the gem. "The gem is sad," the guardian rumbled. "It has been alone for so long, it misses the laughter of friends." FOFO looked at the sad gem, then at the lonely guardian. She understood. The magic wasn't just a thing to be fixed, it was a feeling to be shared. She didn't try to touch the gem. Instead, she sat down and began to tell the guardian and the gem about her day. She described the rainbow butterfly, the grumpy badger, the kind squirrels, and Sheldon the turtle's funny riddle. She talked about how much she loved the singing flowers and how the giggling brook always made her smile. The Glimmerwing, perched on her shoulder, chirped along, adding little bell-like notes to her story. As she spoke of her friends and the joy they brought her, a strange thing began to happen. The Aquagem started to glow a little brighter. The guardian's stony face softened. FOFO then had an idea. She reached into her pocket and pulled out a shiny, smooth pebble she had found earlier. She offered it to the guardian. "This is a friendship pebble," she said brightly. "When you hold it, you can remember that you're not alone." The guardian gently took the pebble in his huge, rocky hand. A soft smile spread across his face. Then, Fofo turned to the gem. She didn't have a gift for it, but she gave it something even better. She began to sing. It was a simple, happy song about friendship and sunshine. The Glimmerwing joined in with its bell-like harmony. In that moment of pure, simple kindness, the magic happened. The aqua gem flared with a brilliant, blinding blue light. It pulsed with warmth and happiness, sending waves of energy out of the cave. The cave filled with light, and the rumbling of the waterfall outside grew into a mighty, joyful roar. The whispering falls were whispering no more. They were singing. Fofo and the guardian watched, their hearts full. The guardian looked at Fofo, his glowing eyes filled with gratitude. "Your kindness was the true key, little one," he rumbled. "You reminded us that the greatest magic of all is friendship." Fofo ran out of the cave, leaving the guardian with his new pebble and the happily glowing gem. The land was already changing back. The colors were brighter, the river's giggle was louder, and the flowers sang a joyous welcome-home song. The moonlight key in her pocket had dissolved into sparkly dust, its job complete. Fofo knew she would never forget her adventure. She learned that even the biggest problems can be solved, not always with great power, but with a little courage and a lot of kindness. And she knew that as long as she had friends and a song in her heart, her world would always be full of magic. From that day on, whenever Fofo walked by the singing falls, she could hear the happy gem, the friendly guardian, and the whole world singing a song of friendship just for her. Thanks for listening to our story today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures.